No matter how much we think we've got the game figured out, there's always that one thing holding us back from the next rank. Today I'm going over 3 common mistakes that most players don't even realize they're making. These small changes could be the difference between staying stuck or finally hitting that next rank. Make sure to stick around till the end because that last mistake is something that even high-level players like me struggle with. And if you're new here, my name's Dice. I'm a top 1v1 SSL, but the difference between me and other SSLs is that I only play once a season just because I don't really have enough time to grind the game like that anymore. But my gameplay is pretty much centered around fundamentals, and I'm still beating top pro players. And I have a video that I just posted about how I beat these pro players. So if you're interested in my actual insights, I have one that will be in the description of this video. Let's get back to the video. Mistake number 1, overcommitting on offense. You're up near the opponent's goal. Your team is really pushing hard, but suddenly the ball gets cleared and you're out of position, leaving the goal wide open. This actually happens more than you think, and it's especially common in lower ranks because everyone tends to just chase the ball. When you overcommit, you leave your team exposed to easy counterattacks, and the key is learning when to hold back and position yourself more defensively. Instead of rushing forward with every attack, try to stay back just a little. This way, you can recover quickly if the ball gets cleared. Overcommitting may seem aggressive, but smart positioning gives you more control over the flow of the game. Next time you're tempted to push up, ask yourself, is this worth the risk, or should I hang back and wait for a better opportunity? Small adjustments like this can make a huge difference over the course of a game. Another thing to consider when avoiding overcommitment is how you rotate back to defense. A lot of players tend to rotate wide, taking the long way back to grab boosts, but when you're overcommitted, you might need to prioritize getting back quickly opposed to going wide and going for the 100 boost pad. Because if you're caught out of position, make a quick rotation directly towards your goal, even if it means sacrificing boost, because it's better to be in the right place with low boost or even 0 boost than to have a million boost and be completely out of the play to make a difference. Smart rotations will save your team from those dangerous counterattacks, so when in doubt, rotate back fast and regroup. Mistake number 2, and this is a huge one, ignoring boost management. It's so easy to burn through the boost like it's unlimited, but here's the thing. If you're constantly boosting around the field without thinking, you're going to run out at the worst possible time. Boost management is crucial for maintaining speed, positioning, and making plays when it matters, but that doesn't mean you need to hold down the boost button all game long like we're in free play. Instead, focus on feathering your boost, use small bursts of boost to maintain speed and stay in position, and you'll find that you always have more than enough boost when it counts. And another tip, don't always rely on those big boost pads. Yes, they do give you a 100 boost, but they're also often a mistake to go for. Sometimes grabbing a few small pads is all you need to stay in the game without having to leave your position. This is especially important during defensive plays when you can't afford to be out of position for too long. And let's talk about those small pads for a second. There are 34 small boost pads scattered across the field, and each one gives you 12 boosts. That might not sound like a lot, but grabbing 2 or 3 small pads can give you just enough boost to stay in the play and maintain pressure. If you develop the habit of using small boost pads, you'll notice you're able to rotate faster and more efficiently without always needing to go for those 100 boost pads, which can sometimes leave you out of position. Next time you're in the game, pay attention to where those small boost pads are located, and you'll be amazed at how much of a difference they can make in maintaining your momentum and keeping up with the pace of the game. And mistake number 3, and I know you've heard this one before because I say it all the time, it's ball chasing. But let's break down what I really mean when I say ball chasing, because it's more than just following the ball around on the field. It's really about ignoring positioning and rotations, which are key to winning games. When you're constantly chasing the ball, you're not just messing up your positioning, you're also messing with your teammates' rotations because they don't know when you're going to go, when you're going to rotate back, what you're doing. And so this can lead to double commits, poor coverage, and easy goals for the other team. Instead of chasing the ball, think about where you should be on the field. If your teammate is already challenging the ball, you don't need to rush in and do the same. Let them take the challenge and focus on positioning yourself for a follow up or covering the goal. Good rotations keep the pressure on the opponents while maintaining solid defensive coverage. It's about trusting your teammates to make a play while you position yourself for the next phase of the game, whether that's a follow up shot or a quick counterattack. And I do realize how annoying it is to solo queue, which is part of the reason why I don't solo queue that often. There's a reason I'm SSL in 1v1 and like low GC3 or high GC2 and 2v2 right now. It's because I just don't like playing with random people, especially at the beginning of the season. So I get it. But how do you stop yourself from ball chasing? It's all about developing awareness. Start by always checking where your teammates are before you go for the ball. If you see a teammate going in for a challenge, rotate behind them instead of trying to contest the ball with them. Focus on what your team needs at that moment. Do they need pressure on the ball, or do they need someone to rotate back and cover the goal? The more you train yourself to think about positioning, the less likely you are to chase the ball without intent. And remember, if everyone's ball chasing, your team's always out of position. So just focus on your role in the rotation and only focus on what you can control, which is you. You can't control what your teammate does. And once you understand this mindset, you'll see your gameplay become smoother and more consistent. So those are the 3 mistakes you might not even realize you're making in Rocket League. Overcommitting on offense, poor boost management, and ball chasing are all really easy traps to fall into, but once you fix them, you'll notice your gameplay improving in no time. And Rocket League is as much about smart positioning and decision making as it is about mechanical skill. If you can clean up these mistakes and start thinking ahead, you'll find yourself winning more games and climbing through the ranks way faster. That's all I have for you guys in this video. If this video was helpful in any way, make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really goes a long way. Also, I'll have a Discord link in the description of this video for my personal Discord server where you guys can message me directly if you want, or if you have any questions, you need any advice, you can hit me up over there. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.